If you're just now stopping by the Winter Wildcard Chronicles here on Nitro Gaming, my main account had gotten banned for cheating, which, by the way, I do want to reiterate, I got my 7 wins in FUT Champs fair and square. But now that means that we're on the depression to glory for another day here. 82 plus times 14 is something that we are now doing. We have gotten off the ground from 0 to 10,000 coins, a little bit beyond that. Now we can open ourselves an 18 plus times 14. The game has frozen completely. But since we're locked out of our main account with our 8 million coins another day, I think it's time we start taking our threats to another level. Appealing our innocence is not enough, apparently. I think it's time we start sending elephant feces to the doorstep of the EA headquarters in Vancouver. Either that or maybe one of those famous glitter fart bombs I've seen here on YouTube get that headquarters stinking up more than it probably already is. Hopefully this pack can get our new account really kicked off to something nice, but it doesn't look like it's going to because there's not even a walkout in this. Aside from that, I do have a lot of information regarding Winter Wildcards that a lot of people are not actually expecting. This is not going to be normal. This Winter Wildcards promo is going to get even more insane. From Black Friday to Winter Wildcards, and Team of the Year isn't that far away. If you need any extra coins, check out Loot Bar. Not only are they already cheaper than the other platforms, but when you use my code Nitro, you're going to get another 8% off of that and 5% more coins than what you bought. It has great reviews, big creators use it, and you get your coins within a few minutes. So if you need quick coins, Loot Bar is the place to go. As we said, the market crash was ending and the market was going to see a nice little rebound this week, and we're already seeing a little bit of that right now. You can see that the market's gone from 21 points all the way up to 23.5 in just a few hours, really. And so we're seeing cards that we invested in, like Virgil van Dijk. He was about 45,000 coins. He's now up to 50. Caroline Graham Hansen was at about 95k. Now she's 106. Mickey Van de Ven was like 7,700. He's up a few hundred, not a ton of profit on him yet, but he is out of packs. So in theory, you could hold him a little bit longer. Now you could take some profit. You could make your 2 to 3k for Van Dijk, but what I would say is hold until at least the end of Tuesday. You're not really risking all too much because Tuesday is a pretty safe day to hold. Every single week on Tuesday, in fact, things go up even more. So if you sold anytime today, you're going to take some profits. But do we want to hold this card for all too long? Well, yes and no. One, I do kind of think that this card could be more expensive by the end of this upcoming weekend. However, there are some things coming on Wednesday this week and Thursday this week that I just do not trust holding. So if you wanted to, maybe you could sell and then reinvest. That might be the way to go. Now, obviously, I'm talking hypothetically for myself because I would have invested in this card had I had access to my main account, which I don't right now. So obviously that's just for you guys who have invested. And I know a lot of you guys have invested in some of the gold cards. So I wanted to give an update on that to start today off. However, we are going to get some big content this week. But before I get into those leaks, I am going to be doing a Nitro Football Fresh-a-thon. I still might change that name. I'm not sure. But we are sponsored by HelloFresh for a stream on Twitch this week. I might do it this week, this Friday. Let me know if you're available Friday down in the comments. But here's the idea. We're going to have a bunch of punishments or challenges throughout the stream, depending on how many people that sign up for HelloFresh, which, by the way, you can sign up with my link already and get this going. But if you have any more ideas, I am down to add more ideas to the table. So, there's a ton more, different gaps in here. We could add something for 42. We could add something for 18, So give me some ideas and I'll add them to the stream, which all the links that you need are down below for the stream, for HelloFresh. All of that is down below. But now let's get into the juice of today's video, which is Winter Wildcards Team 2 is officially leaked in entirety. And you guys might be asking, how the hell is the entire team leaked already? It is Tuesday morning and the entire team is leaked. You got cards like center mid Buffon. Oh my God, we are cooked if we're already getting an icon goalkeeper at center mid in December. But he's coming to the game as a center mid. You're going to get a couple of Neymar Juniors, a couple of Florian Wirtz, Tevez Company, Mia Hamm, Bernardo Silva, Beth Mead. You got 2 Mia Hamms, 2 Rivaldos, and then a bunch of other cards there at the bottom of your screen. Why are these leaked already? Normally we don't get leaked cards until Wednesdays, until Thursdays, when the promo comes out on Friday. And the reason for that, guys, is the promo isn't coming out on Friday. It's going to drop earlier than that, and it's going to cause chaos on the market because people aren't going to expect it. This is going to come out on Wednesday, which means that it's going to overlap with Winter Wildcards Team 1, meaning that all of these cards that you see on your screen here are going to be in packs. All of the cards you see here are going to be in packs. All of the best of cards are going to be in packs. All of the Team of the Week cards are going to be in packs. And I think that's going to drive a lot of people to buy packs. A lot of people are going to rip saved packs because there's just not that many opportunities this early in the game where there's that many special cards in packs all at once, which I think could bring down the market pretty heavily on Wednesday because that's when I'm expecting this to actually come out, because Wednesday is Christmas, and it kind of lines up to what EA Sports have done with Winter Wildcards in the past, especially FC 24. So with that being said, that is going to have a big impact on the market. So do I want to be holding any tradable cards going into Wednesday? It's very, very risky. Now, I'm not to say that cards aren't going to rise more up this upcoming weekend. I think we could see a peak on some of the cards on Sunday or Monday of the upcoming week, but a lot of things can happen between now and then. And I think with that happening on Wednesday, and with Wednesday just being historically known as kind of like market crash day, right? You look at Wednesdays historically, they're not great for the market. Look at this Tuesday in October. Boom, Wednesday it goes down. You look at the next week, Tuesday, boom, Wednesday it goes down. Look at next week, boom, Wednesday's always down. Even if it's not a ton, it's always going down. Every single Wednesday is a downward little drop. Now, some of them not as much, right? You can see this Tuesday to Wednesday isn't that bad, but it's always going down. And so I would say sell your cards tonight, right? Let them marinate, let them rise a little bit higher, because as weekend league ends, as the market stays healthy for this next 12 hours, you're fine to hold. And I think these cards could have a nice spike in rarity into the night, but I do think that you should probably offload before this happens on Wednesday. So be very, very wary of that. Now, we're also going to get some SBCs, and we saw kind of an impact on how SBCs affected the market already this week. You're seeing a lot of people do the Sane SBC. You're seeing a lot of people do the Makalele SBC right now. And since a lot of people are doing the Makalele SBC, you can see Makalele himself has dropped in price a lot. But you could also see on this list a lot of defensive mids. Petit dropped in price. Chouameni, Essien dropped in price a decent bit. So a lot of defensive mids here. You've got Matuidi, who's down a decent bit in price. So all of the defensive mids in the game have gone down because of this new SBC. So when we look at these squad building challenges from now on, it's less about the complementary links. Sure, they do give a little bit of a boost to anything that links to them. So for example, the Cole Palmer SBC that we are about to get in the game, Cole Palmer could bring up English links a little bit. It could bring up Chelsea links a little bit. But what it especially does is it brings down center attacking mid cards. Cards like Bruno Fernandes, cards like Phil Foden are going to go down in price because of this Cole Palmer SBC. And of course, all of the Cole Palmer tradable cards that are already out will go down in price. Frank Lampard is coming to the game. And so with that, you're going to look at all of the center mids in the game and you're going to say, okay, those cards might go down in price a little bit. Then again, this Frank Lampard doesn't look spectacular. It's going to be an on this day icon. I'm not sure how many people are going to go out of their way to do Frank Lampard. They have to give him 2 play styles if they want to make him usable. And they're really going to have to boost his pace probably, because I just don't think that his normal card isn't really all that crazy. If we take a look at Frank Lampard's actual icon card, it's an 87 rated that goes for 70K. So this new card really, they got to really boost that card. They've got to make it exciting if people are going to actually do it and it's actually going to have an impact on this market. But I do think that Cole Palmer could have an impact, because if they actually do give him that finesse shot plus, which I believe is part of the confirmed part of the card. The stats themselves aren't confirmed, but I believe the Finesse Shot Plus is. That is a good card. That is a card, obviously, with Cole Palmer being so hyped up, just in the media, I guess. A lot of people are probably going to be inclined to do Cole Palmer's SBC. It's just a culture card. Everybody wants to do this card. Everybody loves Cole Palmer right now. So that is going to be coming maybe Wednesday. I would predict Wednesday for Cole Palmer. It could honestly come today. It could honestly drop today. So be on the lookout. Make sure you're checking content at 6 p.m. UK. Next up, we've got to talk about fodder cards because fodder is actually a very big topic right now when it comes to informs, actually. The inform cards are on their way up. Maybe not so much the gold cards, but the inform cards are now at 14,000 coins, all of them are. I mean, you know, you've got Saw right here. He's 14K, right? That's an outlier, 13,250. All of the informs are 14K now. I told you guys when they were 11,000 coins, these were good investments. We said to focus on 87 rated. They're all 14K. So Olga Carmona is 14K, but, you know, they're all 14K right now. But they're waking up, and that's because this 82 plus times 14, which I'll open another one of those before the end of the video, that's repeatable 3 times every single day. And finally, people are really running out of Team of the Week cards that they have stacked from Black Friday because there were so many in packs during Black Friday. There are not that many in packs right now, just the normal Team of the Week. None of them are in best of. So when it comes to that 82 plus times 14 upgrade, which everybody loves to do every single day. And here's the deal. A lot of people that are opening this pack or doing the SBC aren't opening the pack. They're doing the SBC. They're saving that pack for Team of the Year, which means that they don't even have a chance of getting a Team of the Week out of it and replenishing. So if they want to do 3 every day, they have to go out of their way to buy a Team of the Week card every single time. And that's why we're starting to see these Team of the Week cards spike up. Fellas, I would honestly go out of my way to buy some more. If you got in at 11K, I would hold. I think these things fly higher. I think these things could go to the moon at this point because there are so many people saving packs and just repeating SBCs over and over and over again. And since they're doing that, these cards really could go much higher. I would suggest just going for the higher rateds because, of course, they could also be used for player SBCs as well. Though, really just go for the cheapest ones, in my opinion. You can probably snipe them for about 13K right now. Maybe get on bid for about 13,000 coins as well. I think those are some of the best non-risk investments that you can make at the current moment. Now, for Mickey Van de Ven, he's out of packs right now, and so are the rest of the best of players. For the rest of those gold cards and tradable cards, I would sell. But let's go ahead and get this 82 plus times 14 and see if I can actually get something better out of that on this run. And I actually just contributed to the inflation of the Team of the Week cards. By the way, guys, if you do want to sign up for HelloFresh, that'll actually go towards that sign-up challenges, which will make the stream a lot more fun. The link is down below if you want to get involved, but also just definitely be in the stream itself. I think it'll be on this Friday, but I'll have updates on my Twitter. We've got a walkout, by the way. Left Mid-American from the NWSL. I actually do not know who this is. Chicago Red Stars. Mallory Swanson. I guess I should have probably known that it was Mallory Swanson. I've got to get my NWSL knowledge up. But hey, at least it's a walkout to end. And we get a Team of the Week card so that we can do it again in tomorrow's video. I'll take that to end today's episode. Thank you guys for watching. Drop a like on the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.